7:15 in the morning, and I've just arrived at the River Garden restaurant in Delhi on the Lourensford wine estate in Somerset West, where I'm going to be spending the next couple of days with Telicia Roux and her team. And this estate is amazing in many respects. I mean, not only do they produce an award-winning wine, they also have their own trout hatchery, vegetables, fruit trees, chocolatiers, coffee roasteries and things. So actually what happens on this estate is your carbon footprint for food that is eventually served on the plate is greatly reduced. And in my mind, that's the way the whole world should go.
My name is Justin Bonello. I've spent the last couple of years cooking in and travelling to some of the most beautiful and remote corners of Africa. Now it's time for me to lift my game, to replace the potjie pot with the double broiler and the primal fire with the oven. How? Well, over the next 3 months, I'm going to spend a couple of days a week at 13 of South Africa's best and most well-loved kitchens and restaurants, learning how to become a better cook.
Here we go, Justin. This is Home Away from Home. I introduce you to the team.
Okay.
We've got Jacques, who works sort of the hot section.
How's it, Jacques? Nice to meet you.
We have Mark on larder.
How's it, Mark? Nice to meet you.
Then we have Cassie, who looks after our pastry section.
Hi, Cassie.
And Cara, who's a student with us from the ICA.
Small team, hey?
It is. It's a tiny little kitchen. Here we got the hot section and it's cold and pastry.
Yeah.
Walk-in fridge,
Yeah.
where I'll put you if you're naughty. And the dry store area, in case you're looking for anything. That's where we keep the wine as well.
That's it, the night spot.
That's it. I'm going to start you off on the larder today. We've got a big table of 24 in, so we just want to find my feet first before we start you off. So you can start up there next to Mark. I'll be right here, and then when service starts, you'll be in between us, which is also a very nice place to be. Nice and hot for you. So off we go. Let's get you started. So Mark, what are you doing?
We're working on the chicken ballantines today.
Fantastic. So we're just prepping up for the weekend? Yep, because we've got the Cape Epic here on Sunday. We're going to have quite a bit of footfall, so we're just prepping ourselves up a little bit ahead of time because breakfast might be quite hectic for us. So.
Okay. Here goes nothing, huh? I'm getting to know my meat. But you're making me look bad here. Today I think I'm going to turn into everyone's assistant. All right, thank you, Chef. Is that it? That's the chicken done for the moment. He's blaming me for the chicken. I thought that was how it was meant to look. Okay? So what do I do next, ma'am?
Right, I'm gonna get you on what some might think is a menial job, i.e. cutting chips.
Chopping potatoes. The terrible thing about a kitchen is all the amount of prep you do. And it's not like you're serving dinner for 4 or 5 friends. Here you could have 50, 100 guests come in a day and everything becomes about prep. Not in my worst nightmares. I think I'd be chopping potatoes. First impressions. Listen, every kitchen I come to, they never really know where to place me. I'm actually an extra hand and they don't know my skill set and or ability. So they normally start me off on menial tasks like chopping potatoes. And as they begin to trust me more and they see that I'm capable, they start giving me more to do. But first impressions in this kitchen, let me tell you, Telicia is a bundle of joy. That energy that she carries around enthuses everyone in the kitchen. Mark, the young sous chef, listen, he's got a wicked sense of humor, and I can see that's coming out. And I'm looking forward to interacting a bit with Cassie and Cara and all the guys, because I think this is going to be a really sweet kitchen to work in.
I want you to taste this, because this is your next, so something to look forward to tempt you into your next job.
Are we going to make grab it lunch?
I'm going to grab it up when you're done.
Thank you.
Clean the fillet, and then we'll make
I feel like you're rewarding me.
You have to be rewarded. Okay, so this is our honey liqueur we make on the farm that Hannes, our assistant winemaker, makes.
Can we taste it?
We certainly can. But we're going to do it the real kitchen way. All right?
Ma'am.
Should be, keep it in the freezer.
Very generous there, huh?
It's early morning, there's a lot to get through still.
You can see I'm a cook and you're a chef, because we don't like
I didn't just look.
It's a throwback. Yeah, you see, it's a throwback. It's not like you drink it like a shot, you know, not like a sip.
We're going to clean that up. We're
Yeah.
going to make an equal mix of sea salt and caster sugar. And then we're going to throw enough liqueur in to make a paste out of it. We don't want it to swim. We don't want it to lie in the liquid. And then we're going to chop the fresh mint into it. Also not too much because you don't want it to be too overpowering. Then we're going to lay it down flat, put the 2 fillets on top of each other, pack it through nicely, clink from the top, and then weigh it down.
This was one of the things I wanted to do here. Fresh trout turned into gravy lax on the farm and then served to your customer. Lip smacking
So now we can just go pop it wherever you can find a space in that.
in the cold room.
I think Justin's really taken in the vibe. He's got the same sort of outlook, I think, as what we have, that fresh and seasonality. So we'll see. We see what he's got. We'll see what he's got to give us in the middle of service.
Talks a million miles a minute. She knows exactly what she's doing. It all sits in her head. And this is the start of my adventure on Lourensford. By Sunday, I'm going to be rocking.
Check on your order, 1 penne, 1 risotto.
But you got to give me a run through first,
Okay,
okay?
here we go. Some oil first. Put a little bit of your aromatics in. Now you can put your mushrooms in. Very nice. Worcestershire sauce in. Now we're just going to put a splash of white wine in. I'm going to give you a handful of smoked chicken. Getting a little bit more. Check on your order, 2 pennes.
Yes, chef.
It's all yours.
Okay, always hot pasta into hot sauce,
Yep.
never the other way around.
Toss that around. Now just put a little bit of that on top so that just naturally pops through. Okay, then you can bring that one to me, and I pecorino it at this stage, and then we go. Okay, check on your order, 4 penne, 3 lamb burgers, 1 rabbit, 3 lionfish, 1 coronation chicken wrap, 1 kiddies pasta, 1 chicken breast, and 2 risotto.
Here we go. How are you going? Am I ahead of you? Put your backs. First, second.
And officially.
Third order going out. Ta-da! Okay, I'm ready for another dish, man.
Service. Just waiting on Drew for that chicken cat. Justin, are you ready on your mash?
Yes, ma'am.
Man me one more.
Okay, you know, now
You now need to come up with something different. Go home tonight and go to bed going, no ma'am, no
I'll
ma'am.
have to come back. Yes, chef.
That's it.
You like that, man?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
You like that, man? Mash good to go. I really am enjoying myself. The nice thing is that Telicia is giving me responsibility straight off the bat, which means that tomorrow I think she's really going to throw stuff my way. And obviously with Mark leaving this evening, his last day here, tomorrow it's going to be a real cruncher for me. And I like it. And I'm looking forward to it. Now let's go say goodbye to Mark.
Love you,
I tell you what, Mark, I have to shake your hand.
Like
You're a good sport. What a man for that. I just pray it doesn't happen to me when I leave.
Thanks.
Thank you, man.
It's a pleasure. Ma'am, I'm going to lick some of you, mammy, one more time.
I see it coming.
Going to get a pan around the chops.
Okay.
All
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm going to go have a full of it, eh?
It's day 2 at Lourensford at the River Terrace, and although the weather's a bit blustery, it makes no difference to me because I know that Telicia is down 2 cooks today and I've got some big shoes to fill. So I think it's going to be one of those days where I just get right down to business.
Morning, ma'am.
Morning, sir. How are we?
I'm ready for action.
Fantastic. Saturday, busy day. We'll just crack on straight with it.
Chopping onion and garlic. It seems to be the bane of my existence, onions and garlic. Either that or I get asked to make bread dough.
Let's go. Yeah, secure your board. We're going to do a few halsies.
A few? You weren't kidding.
24 little baby rabbits. Okay, so
It's Bugs Bunny we're about to eat.
we're going to just take it apart.
No, I've never done a rabbit,
Haven't you?
man. No.
Okay. So we leave the head on. I like keeping the head on just so that I have somewhere to hold
onto.
to move it around. So you're going to take the legs off. So we just, like with everything, you keep the meat in your left hand and the knife. Let the knife just guide you as to where you want to go. It's so much like a chicken where you just allow the meat and the bones to show you where you need to go.
And then when you say you're going to put it in white wine, would we use the bones and all of this
We
again?
cook it in with the bones, and I quite like leaving this fat on it because I just think it gives off that creaminess,
Yeah,
which is what you really want. It's
It's not even hot in the kitchen and I'm like sweating here. What I'm really doing now is prepping stuff for tomorrow. I think the guys here have got everything under control. And I'm doing tomorrow's work today. So I mean, there she's off. There's your
And she's
backstrap.
beautiful. Look, you've left no meat, and she's nice
Oh,
and
it's
even.
taken me an hour and a half for the one. If I was in a mock-up here white kitchen, I'd be out and fired already, wouldn't I?
you'd be on your ass.
I'd be on my ass.
That's it.
Phew, almost done.
We're nearly there.
Okay.
The morning's been all right, actually. It's gone a lot faster than I thought it would have. It's now 11:45, and service starts at 12, and I'm still turning carrots, which could be an issue. But everyone else seems to be set up. Justin's still fighting with a rabbit, but that's only for tomorrow. So we'll get him to prep that up. He can serve that tomorrow. And then there's a few exciting tasks still ahead for him today. But such nasty ones if he keeps calling me ma'am.
Now what's happened, obviously breakfast is finished up. At 12 o'clock we get all the friendly customers arriving for lunch. So straight into phase 2.
So we're just going to do white wine, carrots, onions, garlic, celery, and yeah, and then we're going to let it marinate overnight. Tomorrow morning
White
we're going to
wine.
just strain it out, and
What are
we're
we
going to
use?
flour it.
What white
So
wine?
we're going to use our entry-level River Garden, which is the
Okay.
name of the place. We're going to use the Sauvignon Blanc for that one, which is quite nice and strong through that.
Okay, and then we're just going to cling wrap it and let it suck up all that goodness overnight.
Check on you, only 2 trout salads, 1 ham hock, 1 Caesar salad, followed by a rabbit, 2 lionfish, a lamb burger. No guacamole, 1 carb salad. So that's mussels, please? He does that well, the cleaning up thing. I quite like it.
I've been well trained, I promise you.
I'm not sure how I feel about this man business.
I can still battle.
This man.
Yes,
to
ma'am.
do the chef thing.
Yes, ma'am.
You're an idiot. No love. The love is dried up. Let's look into the camera and promise them that you're gonna cry. You're gonna beg for mercy and go, please, please. You even call me chef.
Can I put these into hot water still on?
Yep, I'm just bringing it up.
The ugly bits
We're
still.
gonna strain that now.
Good, just finely chopped up.
And then as soon as service is done, we'll pan fry them all.
Yeah.
A little bit of aromatics, some garlic, and then we'll pack it in, put in our liquid with the gelatine, and see what happens tomorrow.
Okay, I'm in. In like Flynn.
in there like swimwear.
Just push it enough. And you do this. See you tomorrow. I think that went kind of well, you know? And I think all the training that I've been getting at every restaurant I've been to is now starting to pay off in this kitchen. And I'm not scared, I'm so comfortable. I can take it all on and deliver, which is quite cool.
Take it off. It's all done.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
And tomorrow, please trick me, huh?
Ah, yeah.
All right, everyone, see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thanks. That is what it is, Sunday.
It's 7:15 and I've just arrived at the River Garden on Lourensford for my last day in the restaurant with Telicia. And Sundays are the worst, I've been told, in the restaurant. We've got a rush for breakfast, we've got a rush for lunch. And not only that, today's the last day of the Cape Epic, the grueling cycle race. So there's probably going to be a couple of thousand extra people on the estate, all looking to chow down. But I'm up for it. Morning, ma'am.
Morning, Justin. How are we?
I should say, morning, chef.
We'll start you off on the prep list, and then as soon as the eggs start rolling in, that'll be your baby today.
Oh, thank
so
you.
I
You're
buy
all
one
hard.
over easy, get one free.
Yeah,
I think
thank you.
today.
Yeah, is that the special you're going to thanks?
Why?
You're
Because
all
we
hard.
can.
Yes, and
Because
you
I
can.
can. I can. I can, and I must.
No rest for the wicked. So you just tell me what to do, because Telicia's just made me your assistant.
Right, your flour,
Thanks.
seasoned flour.
Yeah,
Now just dust your legs and then
yeah. Sure, this is the part you like, that I get to do it, so I end up with the dough fingers. Obviously, the real trick now is that we're doing this now, it's for lunch service, so at 7:30 it's still got 4 hours to go, so it's ready for,
yeah, it needs to cook for at least 3 to 4 hours.
so it's ready for service.
Yeah. Yeah, just put the neck.
I always like this part. Your prep of yesterday and start seeing it all come
See the
together.
process come together.
Yeah, it's always cool.
To just to deglaze it and get it loose, all the stuff at the bottom, get it loose.
Not a lot.
Now you can apply. Beautiful.
And all the tarragon.
Chicken stock.
Yeah.
And now,
Onto low heat
yes, onto very low heat. Lid on
and forget about
and
it.
forget about it.
Well, that's ready for service.
Fantastic. So now we're going to attack our prep list. You order 2 kidney scrambled eggs and bacon and 2 extra white bread toasts, please.
Favorite part of the day just began. Breakfast.
Scones with jam and cream.
Yes, chef. What does that mean for me?
Poached eggs.
I've never poached an egg. I've got one. All I know is you've got to put vinegar into the water.
Into the water.
How much?
Not too much.
So it'll be a swirl, a crack and a break.
Yeah,
Deadly.
what I do is we crack it into the ramekin so that you're able to pour it. The slower you pour it, you get the white in and then plop the yolk in, it falls into its own little pocket. So that, I just find, works better for me. It'd be nice
Great.
not to break it, just in the center here, at this stage.
Ta-da!
Fantastic, well done. So nice.
First post check ever. Hard to say. And it's idiot proof if you're just a little bit patient. And obviously, if you have a teacher like Telicia, sorry, ma'am. Prep list done. Service for breakfast starting and in swing. Table of 14 about to arrive.
2 sunny side up, 1 hard eggs, 1 scrambled, 1 bacon French toast, 1 trifle. He wants more white than yolk. So good luck with that one.
Here's your scrambled egg, man. Less white.
I don't know whether it's the white. Pick up, please. Thank you.
Justin is not doing a bad job, eh? Not at all. Cooking eggs is not always that easy. Yeah, done.
That's it. Okay, sorry, man. There's a big difference between your scrambled eggs and mine.
To me, I want to be able to cut it with a knife and pick it up, and let's come up with a whole velvety.
One morning I poached eggs, scrambled eggs, which I didn't get right, over easy, under easy, sunny side up. What you laugh? Who could have thought that eggs were so complicated? Can I make a little omelette for you?
You can, if you're going to share it with me.
I'll have half with you.
Well, account of apparently his omelets are better than ours, so, you know, the proof's in the pudding. So we'll see. It's been a long time since someone's made me breakfast. Thanks. Oh, look at
See,
this.
now
Look at that
that's
beautiful.
how it's supposed to be.
That's gorgeous.
Breakfast service out the way. Free breakfast too. And now just lunch service. And it's getting hot out there, so it's going to get hot. Good.
It's kind of strange having all of you guys here, all the cameras and stuff, because you have to get around them. But having Justin is nice. He's a really nice guy. He's very friendly. Now so I'm leaving.
Check on your order, 1 parfait, 2 Ballantines, followed by 2 porks and 2 ribeyes, 1 medium rare.
Yes, chef.
Jeez, the orders are coming fast and furious. You wouldn't even think so, because it just goes bish bash and out.
A very glamorous job.
The kitchen backstroke.
It is. Listen, can I have those asparagus, please?
Yes, ma'am. So that's okay. So finally we get to see the rabbit go out, huh?
Can I,
Hey, man, it's hot in there. Kicked your ass.
You definitely did. Well done, huh?
Kitting!
Listen, I'm already onto the pork. What can I do next? I've got
Muscle.
We're not ready on the pork yet, eh? Yeah.
Check on your order, 1 ribeye medium rare, 1 penne, 2 scones, both with jam and cheese, please.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Check on your order, 1 penne, 1 veg wrap. Let's race.
Okay. I can't even make it go faster.
I changed the gas. What do you want?
See, I'm gonna wait now, man. Listen, the mushrooms will be ready when the mushrooms are ready, okay? Oh, I love the service.
Check on your order, 1 kiddies chips, 1 gravlax, 1 soup, 1 mushroom terrine, 1 ballantine.
Yes, chef. At least 4 of them went that side. Only one this
But 2
side.
of them are yours, so I suggest you move over there with your gravlax and go for a run. Take it from an angle and put it your hand down.
Someone's gonna get a little bit of heaven.
Yeah.
Very beautiful, very elegant.
Then you need some crisps and maybe just some salad.
We're still gonna do the mushroom terrine.
She's made a dressing with the mushroom mixture in here, a little bit of truffle oil, so we'll put that on top.
Ready to go. Ta-da! How do I sum up my experience at the River Garden restaurant on Lourensford? And it's actually quite easy because at the tail end of service today, an elderly gentleman walked in and said, "I want to speak to the chef." And at that moment, you only have 2 options. He's either going to reprimand you and tell you the food was bad, or he's going to congratulate you and the food was good. And he walked in and he said, "It's the 3rd time I've been here and
as always, the food is superior. I've eaten all over the winelands, but your food I will come back for again and again and again. And that sums it up. I mean, Telicia and Cara and Cassie and Jacques are amazing. I mean, really they are. But at the end of the day, what's going out of the restaurant and onto the plates is what keeps guests coming back. And to have spent time with this laughing mob at the back there, let me tell you, was brilliant. The energy in the kitchen was phenomenal. That's why you work in a kitchen, for that rush of being together with a group of people who are on the same page you are. I'll tell you what, I can drink to that.